I was born at a very young age and I'm not amphibious in any way, shape or form. But I'm going to try break 90 left-handed inside 9 days. 9 days to break 90. I'm going to do what it takes, buy whatever I need to buy, practice whatever I need to practice. But to know where we're going, we need to know where we are. Haven't hit a ball left-handed for a year. I'm going to take the driver because, as people will tell you, it's got the biggest face, so it should be the easiest one to hit on the face. Hen, May? May hen. I'll play the Tacoma 101 irons, but that advice of hitting the driver because it's got the biggest face, that's crap. I think that I've hit that ball about 100 yards. So we hit the 7, and I think this is going to be our secret weapon today. Definitely better than the driver. No, don't touch that! Katie, you know, I'm playing left-handed, right? But you don't have to cheat. It's honest video. I'm trying to show people what I'm... Say it to the camera. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, people of YouTube. People of YouTube, I'm sorry.
People on YouTube.
We got 240 yards, but I'm not going to try to take on the water. I'm going to go well right of the water there and just put it back in play. We just want to hit between the front edge and the back edge of the green. So again, it's a 7 iron. Very easy game with just only a handful of clubs. Wow, these greens are going to be lightning. Oh. Come on. I'm persisting with the driver to see how it goes, and if it causes me trouble, I'm not going to use it on trouble hole. We've got lots of space here, and I can check how this thing's performing to see if I have to work on it or just dump it for a while, because often it can just get me in trouble. But it'll be a real weapon if I could get it to work. May hen? Hen, May? Well, if I can hit a shot like that, oh my gosh. Players, we actually found the ball. It's at a sprinkler head here, so I'm just going to drop it a bit further back. This was awful, just past the ladies. Back into play, not over the trees, to the big ass orange tree, and we'll work it out from there. Shot. Man, this could be a long round. We could be finished 6 o'clock here. We've got 240 left. I can see the pin through the trees. Doesn't mean I have to go for the pin through the trees because I can't. That's a dingleberry move. So I'm going to try to go to the orange trees at the end of the fairway there, which is the 100-yard mark. If I could get it at that 100-yard stake, wow, we're really money. Come on, Maddie. Come on, get that grip nice. Swing it. Tennis backhand. This was the provisional ball, set me up to about 165 yards, and that is absolutely money. So I will continue trying the driver. I don't know how far I'm hitting it. This is an exploratory round. I can leave a short chip or a putt. I think I'm going to go with the higher loft, not the 8 iron here, because I don't want to go to the middle of the green in case I don't catch it and I spray it left and right in those bunkers. That would be catastrophe. Oopsie, sit down. Sit, 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 sit. Oh man, that's lucky. Players, I'm playing with my Water Player 66 AF putter. May be redone, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do them again. I've got the black finch coming, slight improvement on this, black color on the blue, same top, silver, absolutely brilliant. Oh, just a bit short. Sometimes I see people teeing their hybrids down too low. If it's not an efficient strike of the golf ball, it can cause a lot of trouble. I've seen a lot of duff shots, a lot of top shots, so I'm going to tee a little higher here. I mean, we need to make some par somehow, but I can't get ahead of myself. I'm still in the exploratory round today. That's rolling, rolling, rolling. It's a bit of a Limp Bizkit golf ball. Let's get that ball on the green. Ooh, I have the touch of a flamboyant florist. Come on. Tennis forehand, tennis backhand. Come on, Maddie, tennis backhand. Yeah, but it doesn't even go as far as a 7-iron. Can enough be said about the Red Tiger rangefinder? I don't like to talk about it that much. It's a very secretive thing I keep on the channel. But this one is about 100 to 120 bucks. Slope on the side, meters and yards, magnet on the side, USB-C type charging. I've only charged it once in a year and a half. Absolutely money. Check the link in the description. This video is brought to you by Red Tiger. Not Pink Panther, not the White Elephant, Red Tiger. Sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves thinking, man, I don't want to play just pat, pat, tap, taparoo golf around a golf course, but it's the context. The context is that's all we can do, but we want to come and play shots that are like more like hello handicappers to look good, to break 90, but that's not the reality. So there's two pictures. One is that breaking 90 looks like semi-pro golf, but the reality is it looks like hackers, but a hacker who knows how to score. Once we learn how to score, we can always improve things, but learning how to score is even more valuable than getting a better swing. And hitting nice contact shots comes with time, but I can't expect it if I'm just trying to break 90, because breaking 90 is still hacking. We've got 240 to the 150, so we're still like freaking 400 yards away. If I can just get it to the base of those trees down there, I'll have a chip back into the fairway. And people think I don't know what it's like to be a high handicapper. Man, I started as a high handicapper. It's a long and lonesome struggle out there. Now we're in that like kind of hero shot place that I could chip it back into the fairway, or I can take on the shot over the trees here from 134 with my 8-iron. I think I'm going to take on the hero shot because if I don't pull it off, the trees are not so dense. I can probably chip it onto the green or green side and still make a double or something, but I think I'm going to increase my chance of the bogey here because I'm on an uphill slope, ball sitting up on the rough. I think I've got a pretty decent chance of doing okay. Right arm guides, keep it nice and chill. That's the funny part. When there's no skill, there's superstition. I believe that this ball has some bad voodoo. I believe that discoloring from being in the water hazard has given me bad shots. When I hit a nice shot with that Strixon soft feel, so my lack of skill is bringing the superstition that if I use a different ball, I'm going to hit it good. Hey, if a superstition works, we can say it's a, what do they call it, place bow, but it's not a place bow because it actually works. Oh man alive, it's not about the superstition. It's about the skill. I just took a divot an inch to the inside of the ball. It's fallen into like a slight old divot here, but it's not easy to see to the initial view. But you see it's below the ball here and then above the ball here, the ground. And it's in this kind of crevice there. Now that's something we may not pick up when we're trying to break 90, but it's very important because if I take a fairway wood from here, I'm more than likely going to top it because it's in a little depression. So I'm going to try hack it out with my 7-iron and try to get some fundamental of a swing going here to make solid contactulation. Oh yes, that's better. Missed the bunker, missed the bunker. Yes. Oh no, Maddie. Oh, Maddie, what is that? Now I didn't charge my GPS unit, which I prefer to use because it just gives me the front and back number, and I try to hit a club in between there. So I use the rangefinder to hit the front of the green. That's 130. Down the hill playing about 125. I don't want to go in that water, right? That's the number one thing if I'm trying to break 90. Avoid water, especially on par 3s. That's the number one objective, no water. No bunkers, because those bunkers, I can't get out of a bunker. I don't know how to play left-hand bunkers. So either I go well right, chip on, or smash something over. We're going the over route, not the chip, I don't have enough control to hit it sideways at the moment. In a couple rounds maybe. So I'm going to try just hit this over the green. Well, I laid it up to the right anyway. In a bunker. Oh, dearie me. On in 3. Come on, Matt, let's put it close. Yes. Oh. This one is a tough tee shot for me. There's so much water left, and I fade that driver, slice it. So I'm going to just chip it into play here. I don't even care. I'll just get it past the ladies there, and that'll give me an easy approach shot instead of taking on the water. Hit a 90-yard tee shot just past the ladies. We're doing pretty good. 237 to the hole. What's going to get me out of this lie? This is going to wrap around the blades of grass. And it's going to wrap the club up, and I'll probably chunk it in the water. So we'll take the 6 hybrid to sweep through the grass. Strange in the rough, it's got a little short cut grass patch. I would have preferred a fluffy lie, to be honest, but I've got to crunch this one off the tighter lie. Sometimes, when I was trying to break 90 back in the day, tight lies used to really scare me, actually, until I went to a piece of turf and I just went and hit divots out of it. It wasn't on the golf course, it was just in a park or in the garden. And you just smash divots out of the turf to get over that fear of making contact with the ground. Now, I don't know how to do that left-handed because, this is really my first time in a year. I feel like there's too much tension in my right arm. Let's loosen that up. Come on! One of my best recent discoveries is that there's no such thing as the short side if I'm trying to break 85, break 90, break 100. It exists only on the approach shot that there is a short side, so you want to avoid it. Going over the hole, over the green here with the pin cut so close to the back, this is the short side. But once we're in it, and you're not a 70s player, there's no such thing as the short side. The chip becomes just like any other chip. Get it on the green. Even if we go left or right of the pin just to get it on the green instead of getting cute. When we get cute from the short side, that's when we don't break 90, 85 or 100. So it's just about removing that expectation of chipping in and getting the ball on. Not quite sure what I should chip with. I'm going to try a little pitching wedge. Just hit it firm enough. Ooh! I didn't take the sand wedge in case I went under it and put it on the fringe because I prefer a putt from the green. Oh. So the driver, some divots happening behind the ball and at the ball. We don't want divots, so that means I'm hitting down on it. So I want to get that down movement to just barely get above the grass and then hit it on the up. So I'm going to assume I put the ball a bit further forward. That's what I'm going to try. Good strike, okay. So we got to find the middle ground. Very healthful drive. We now have 188 yards from the wrong fairway, but it's probably the first fairway I've hit. With easy swing a 7-iron over these trees here to allow me a third shot. I have nothing that can reach 180. I feel like I'm also just folding my arm in immediately. Maybe I should try take it back more. One piece. Let's give that a go. One piece. That's nice. When it gets some air, there you play. One thing I would definitely do next time that I've already learned is to bring my GPS unit along, because the GPS unit is going to just give me that front and back number. I won't even look at the pin distance. I just want to know the front and back number, because now I've got 82 in my mind for the pin, but the pin's right on the front. I'm going to play this like a 100-yard shot. So I'm going to hit a pitching wedge, just get it on the green. Well, that's not good at all. Planning is good, execution is not. That will get better. If we can get this thing working, something in play that's going to give us at least 175 in play, that's going to really help me a lot, because we really need 175 if we want to break 90. 150, 120, not going to do it. Now I hit a draw. Well, that's the way the crumble cookies, you know what I'm saying? We've got 200 yards to the pin, 118 to carry the water. From the rough over all this water. I mean, look, I'm not measuring my shots. I'm going to bring my GPS unit for the next round where I'll measure how far the shots are going, and then I'll know, okay, how far they're going. But I need a baseline of ball striking. And at the moment, there's no baseline. It's just, I'm never going to hit a shot great enough to clear that water consistently. So I'm just going to chip it back in the fairway here and try leave myself under 150 in. Well, it's dry and I'm close to the hole. We've got 161 remaining now after that shitty chip, but at least it's a shorter carry over water, and the ball's sitting up on the rough and it's long grass. So I don't want to use a 7-iron in case the blade gets caught by the grass like that. So I'm going to use the hybrid again to try skim through the turf. Yes, over the water. 69er remaining, like the San Francisco 69ers. And we're going to hit the full sandwich, ball sitting on top of the Zeus here. So we're going to have to just hover this, I reckon. Hopefully I can make contact. Yep, that's always the danger. Still 21 yards remaining, but it's clear the ball striking needs a bit of work. Maybe on the back nine we get a bit loosey-goosey, get some of that tension gotten rid of. Now let's chip this pitching wedge real good. Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Good chip.
I wouldn't recommend knowing the score if I'm trying to score. I'm just going to keep it very level because I'm not too invested in it. I mean, I know I can just play better. It's an exploratory round because we're going to need to find a way to make some pars, and clearly the ball striking is just not there. Tee shots, I need a little bit more distance. We need 175, so I need to find a way of hitting the driver or get another driver, because that one might just suck. It's got white paint on it, like somebody painted it by themselves. I got it second hand. Otherwise the short game's pretty good and the approach game needs a bit of work. We're going back to the original old faithful green ball. Let's see if we can crank a drive out there. I don't have to carry the ball long, so I'm actually thinking about using a 7-iron or 6 hybrid, but let's give ourselves the best chance. We're going to hit in that bunker down there and let's see if we can get it over the water. This is a very terrifying shot for most of us high handicappers. Yes! Finally, I've got the thing, you know, you got to rotate, right? But I've got to keep some weight this side. I think what I'm doing is I'm like reverse pivoting and I'm hitting the ground before. So I've got to stay there. Boom, shakalaka. Got 190 yards remaining. I'm just going to hit the 7-iron because it's the thing I feel I can hit nicer shots with at the moment. So if we get this solid, then maybe things will slowly come into place. I find my attitude is a bit wrong on the double bogeys. I'm seeing them as doubles. It's just the number of shots that I'm able to take the ball into the hole. So it's not a bad thing. I must change that a little bit. Not really conducive. So whatever it takes to get in the hole, that's what it takes. Hey. Hey. Oh, too hard, Maddie. Wrong line. Damn it. 1 in 3. Yes. We left ourselves 305. The first good strike on that driver. Really good one. 305. Get the ball to a place we can hit the green. 305. Cads, let's go. Let's go hybrid hook. I'm going to hit a 6 hybrid here. If I can get that same vibe going. Oh no, man. $137. We're finding our groove now. We found something. Well, we found something now. We lost it already. Just short of that bunker. Freaking deacon. 80-yard shot remaining. Uphill slope. Pitching wedge. I'll see you when we get there, if we ever get there. Ahoy! Ooh, another double. I mean, great. The glimmers of hope are there. At the moment, we're finding some glimmers of hope. The glimmers of hope are there. We can get those glimmers to come to 9-hole total. I think we can break 90. But the glimmer needs to be, or the glimpse needs to be a couple shots in a row. The way you make me feel, you really turn me on. Woo! Sire. The way you make me feel, you really turn me on. Woo! Oh, come on! We found it, player. We found the ball, not in the greatest position. 363 left. I think we have longer to the hole than we did from the tee. I'm going to just chip this one back into play with the 8-iron, but I know there's a bunker here. Okay, bunker's not in play. Not even close. Okay, let's chip this one just to the left of the tree so we don't hit the tree and be stuck in the rough. That's a bonus, we found that. I got a 5-wood, I'm going to try. If I top it, it'll go somewhere up there. I just want to give it a go. I've got a good chance to use it now. Get us to a green, hopefully in 4 shots. But that works nice. Yep, that works good, eh? Oh, Maddie, we're finding it, boy. Maddie, we are finding it. Oh, fucking cocksucker. Shit, dickhead. Fuck. Still got freaking 50 yards here to the hole from a bunker. This is the worst place to be for me as a brand new high handicapper. So we're going to take the pitching wedge and try hit a long ass bunker splash. Oh man alive, we are dead. We are dead. Oh, we are not in a good position here. This is. Now I know this might be, I don't know, maybe play it as it lies, it's a hazard. But I mean, what am I going to do? I'm going to hit this thing there and just destroy everything. So I'm going to take a penalty place. I don't know if it's a penalty, but I'll take the penalty. I can't hit that shot. I'm going to take a pitching wedge and try to chip this one because I don't know how to hit a long bunker shot. Switching from right-hand low handicap to playing high handicap left-handed. First round playing left-handed in about a year. It really shows you that, you know, you can't get too involved emotionally with the game. I mean, I'm not that emotionally involved because I'm not a left-hander. So maybe that's something I can take to my right-hand game too, is that, hell, it doesn't really matter that much. There's nothing to be frustrated about. And I have taken that to my right-hand game, and I find that the mental game of not getting so emotionally involved in the result and the outcome has helped me to play better right-handed too. Because it doesn't matter. The next hole's another chance. And it's not like the shots on this hole predict what I'm going to do on the next hole. That can change in an instant if I just change my outlook instead of getting negative. I'm lying here, I think 5 shots. I think I'm going to take a penalty there. I don't think you can get relief in a hazard, especially, you know, you're not supposed to go in them. So if you're in a tough spot, it's your problem. So let's see if we can chip in for the 6er. Whoa! Yes! Good up and down, good up and down. Those blowout holes, we can get back on track. We just don't want to pick the ball up I can't see the pin, and I've just skied that ball past the ladies' tees again. So I'm going to hit the 5-wood down there and get it to inside 100 so I can hit a pitching wedge or a sand wedge. That's what I hope. If I top it, at least I'll get it into play to have another shot. Perfect. It's not St. Andrews. It's not going to roll up. It's not Carnoustie. Just thinking about that drop I took in the bunker. I don't even know if you're supposed to take an extra shot. Who knows? Who cares? All I know is I ain't hitting that shot because I'm not on the line for $1 million, $2 million. I got to play again tomorrow and keep the hobby going. If I injure my wrists or my elbow or shoulder from trying to take on a hero shot like a tree root, some stones off a cart path, or when something like that happens in a bunker, then I'm out of my hobby for like 3 to 6 months. That's a silly thing to do. So very easy decision for me to just take drop shots instead of hurting myself. He can really chip. He can really chip. Okay, come on, let's get off the triple train. When we're off that triple train, we're good. Of course it's over the bunker. Don't you see the power of the hoochie for the flavor of the cool breeze? This is slightly risky, but I want to see how we do here, accepting beforehand I might botch it in the water. But from 160, I feel like we can start to try go for the green, knowing that or seeing from the previous shots, the 5-wood is quite good if I get a nice little strike on it. So we just hopefully to the right, and if we get lucky, it might just trundle onto the green. Got a tough decision here. We're pitching onto a downhill toward water. If I go pitching wedge, I know I'll get enough distance on it, but it'll be a flat trajectory and be shooting forward a lot more. So I've got to be more aggressive with a 56 degree, which is quite difficult for me. But I guess if I get my hands ahead of the ball a little and kind of de-loft it a bit, I can clip it off the turf, get lower trajectory, get it to land on, and then a little bit of spin, trundle down the hill. Yeah, that's pretty perfect. What's that, 5? 133 yards, we're going with the 7-iron, the trusty 7. We're going to tee it a little higher, and we're going to get a nice move, a little action on this one, little tour action, little tour sauce. Tour sauce, bro. Come on, stay short, stay short. Bunker, mate. What is this, the US Open? Last time, everything, freaking hell, shit. I haven't cleaned this ball all round long because I don't care. It doesn't actually matter when it comes to this score breaking.
Yes.
102, 100 yards. Wait, we have to think carefully. 100. I want to clear these mother-loving bunkers. I don't want to go in a bunker. That's dead. I won't get out. I'm just going to hit the 8-iron here, but just to make sure we hit the back, if we connect it. Well, not the back, but it's definitely better than a bunker. 16 yards left. I'm going to use the pitching wedge here. I'm going to come in from the left. Come on, Maddie. Be aggressive. Get in. Hey. Okay, we go a little right of center. Okay, par. Par, right? As we come to a close here, I'm starting to find some rhythm. Hopefully I can keep this up for the 9 days. I need to break 90. This round looks like it could be a break 100 day. I'm not quite sure, I haven't got the score exactly right, but I might need a bogey here to break 100. As an exploratory round, I would not have imagined that I would be thinking about a score, but this is pretty good, much better than I expected. So I'm going to take this 5-wood ski. Got a little breeze now suddenly picked up behind me. I think it's bringing the rain with it from over the mountains. And I'm going to put this one, I've got to really catch it, because if I don't catch it, there's a bunker right in front of me leading me like a 60-yard bunker shot. So come on, Maddie, just like you've been doing. Come on, come on. Pins on the left, which is perfect. We can chip up the green from the left. Yes! Yes! Yes, I didn't screw it up. Now I start to get some feels of the swing. I was just not having the correct weight system in the beginning. I was like way too far on the back foot. Now I'm getting it a bit more on the left side, remembering to rotate, and then giving it like what I've been learning at tennis, the backhand with 2 hands, to give it some topspin with the left hand. So that's helping me a lot with the strike. Short game is absolutely money. I don't know how, so I'm not going to practice it. 5-wood was an unexpected weapon, so I might have to leverage that, you know. I like to use leverage as if I live on LinkedIn. Pitching wedge. I'm going to leverage the pitching wedge. I'm going to lean way forward, give it a little crunch into the ground. 3 shots from here and I think it's a 99er. That's leveraged. I leveraged the hell out of that. I'm going to leverage 2 balls down the hill. Okay, maybe 1 ball. I think I went 2 cups, to be honest. Yes! Very good, thank you. Thank you very much, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.